What's going on, everybody? Matt with Patriot Comics here. Today we are going to check out the 3 local comic book shops that are in my area. There's 2 that are north of me, 1 that is south. We're going to go on a little hunt for some key comics, try to find some good deals, and see what other kind of cool stuff we could find. All right, stay tuned. Alright, so we're at the first stop. This is the local comic shop that is south of me, about 20 minutes from where I live, called Level Up Entertainment. It's a really small shop, but let's see if they have any cool stuff. Alright, so here's everything that I picked up from the first comic book shop. I went through their dollar bin, and they offer 6 books for $5, so I ended up getting 6 books. And I did look through some of their back issues. So just for the dollar bin books, I'll show you what we got here. Number 1, Who is Shadowhawk from Image Comics. Just a cool book. I like the cover. Really nothing special there. Another interesting book here, Turok Dinosaur Hunter from Valiant Comics. That's also number 1. Cool book with a nice little foil cover there. Pretty cool. And then we also found this one here from the movie Krull. Pretty cool. That's the number 1. Kind of interesting cover and kind of a cool 80s movie there. So Krull number 1 from the motion picture. Here we got a nice issue of Kazar the Savage number 4, 50-cent cover. I love the artwork with the dinosaur, lizard, creature, whatever that is. Really cool. Can't beat it for less than $1. Here's another one here. This is Marvel Spotlight on Dragon Lord number 5. Pretty cool cover. And, you know, these Marvel Spotlight on books are pretty cool. There's all different ones in the run. So, not too bad. It's in great shape and pretty cool for less than $1. This was one of the best finds in the dollar bin, and that was Red Sonja number 15. It's in beautiful condition, and just another cool older Red Sonja book to add to my collection. All right, so those were the 6 books from the dollar bin. And then I did pick this one up from their back issues. This is the Ray number 1 companion issue. I ended up paying like $1.50, I think, for this one, or $2. The reason I picked that one up, because it perfectly complements this one here. This is Ray number 0. And of course, this is the first appearance and origin of Bloodshot and the first appearance of Ray. So really cool book. I love the cover. Very simple with just the black and white and that big red circle. Looks really good. And of course, this is a nice key. First appearance of Ray and first appearance of Bloodshot, which is awesome. So that's everything I got from the first comic book shop. Let's see what else we got. So my next stop was the antique shop. I missed a really awesome key book last time I was there, so I wanted to go back and see if they still had it. All right, so my next stop, I actually went back to that antique shop where I made my last video, where I found a whole bunch of really great books, and I had one of my viewers leave a comment and said that I missed a pretty awesome key, and it was funny because I didn't even see it. It kind of just, went right past me, right over my head. So I was really excited. I went back and I found it. They still had it there. It's a cool book, and that is, of course, Astonishing Tales featuring Kazar number 12. I love the cover. Such a cool cover with him wrestling the alligators. Terror stalks the Everglades. It's in pretty nice condition. It's got a little something going on down here. Inside, it looks really good. The back cover looks good. And of course, this is the second appearance of Man-Thing. So I love Man-Thing. I'm actually on like a big Man-Thing kick right now. I've been picking up as many as I could find, trying to complete the runs. And I've been grabbing books that relate to Man-Thing or have really cool Man-Thing covers. So finding this Astonishing Tales number 12, I got this for $10. I thought that was a great deal. It's in pretty decent shape, kind of mid-grade, and it's just an awesome cover, and it goes perfect with all of my Man-Thing run and collection and everything I've been doing. So Astonishing Tales number 12, really awesome to find that one. So excited about that. All right, so I made 2 other stops. Let's see what else I got. My third stop is here at Conquest Comics. This one's pretty close to where I live. They always have really cool stuff in their dollar bins. So I'm going to go diving and see if I can find any awesome books. All right, so my third stop was Conquest Comics, and that is one of my local comic book shops. I'm lucky to have 3 in my area, the 1 south and 2 that are north of me. So I always check all 3 to find cool stuff, as well as the antique shop and other cool places that I can, look for comics and such. But I went to Conquest Comics and I looked around for a few things. Of course, I'm looking at the new books and I'm looking through their back issues, but I decided just to go through their dollar bin. They offer 12 books for $10. So I ended up getting a stack of books here. I got a little bit of DC. This one's not in the best condition, but it was a cool book. Wonder Woman and the Atom, the Super Team Family presents number 14. Kind of cool book. It's got some color rub there, some issues going on, but still a cool Wonder Woman and Atom book. I don't really buy a lot of DC, but I did get a couple. I really like this one here, Captain Atom, number 12. Love that American flag cover. And I think this is the first appearance of Major Force. So a little minor key for this run, but I love the cover. So really, really cool. And it's a first appearance. And the last DC book here, of course, this is in horrible shape. It's missing that whole corner. But I thought this was really cool. Rima, the Jungle Girl, number 1, 20-cent book. Really cool cover, great colors. This was like an old movie that they adapted for DC. And this is first appearance of Rima in a DC series. Of course, the book is totally messed up, but, I just grabbed it because it was one of the oldest books in the dollar bin, and I love the color on there and the graphics. All right, so that's the DC. I got some pretty cool Marvel here. This one, here's a modern book. I don't typically buy a lot of modern stuff, but this is Amazing Spider-Man Spider Island. I love the cover with the Spider-Man Statue of Liberty. And then I thought it was kind of weird, too. It's issue number 666. So that's kind of creepy. But yeah, really cool cover. Awesome book. For less than $1, why not? I do pick up any Uncanny X-Men, basically from the low 300s and lower. If I can find them in the dollar bin, I grab them because typically I can resell these for $2 or $3 if they're in decent shape. Of course, I already have a few issues of this 301. It's really nothing special, but I grabbed it because why not for some Uncanny X-Men. This was a really cool find in the dollar bin. This is Quasar number 6, and I don't really know much about this series, but I saw Venom down there, and I'm like, you know what? Something is standing out about this book. I feel like it's something special, and this is actually the first appearance of Venom in a comic book outside of the Spider-Man series. So, pretty awesome. It features Venom in space, so pretty cool. A little bit different there. For less than $1, why not? The book's in really nice shape. Unfortunately, it's got some kind of interesting little stain going along the entire spine. Not exactly sure, but that's the only issue. Everything else, the book is in really nice condition. So that was a nice little find there. A little bit of a key. This one is really nothing special at all. I just like the cover, and the book's in really nice shape. The Invaders number 2. Pretty cool with them all ganging up on Captain America. Kind of a cool looking book. Not too bad. Just something for myself. This one was actually pretty cool. Found in the dollar bin. It's in really nice condition. Very colorful science fiction cover. Marvel Premiere featuring Seeker 3000. And this is the Marvel Premiere number 41, a 35-cent book. And this is the first team appearance of Seeker 3000. So pretty cool little minor key book. Not too bad. I got my notes there, and yeah, nice. Not too bad. The book's in beautiful condition. And I just thought it just stood out when I was looking through all the boxes, and I didn't even realize that was, like a little bit of a minor key. And then here's a couple older books. So, Creatures on the Loose, featuring Thongor, Warrior of Los Lemuria. Pretty awesome book here. 20-cent book, issue number 25. Awesome cover. Just, for less than $1. It's in really low grade, but it presents pretty well. For less than $1, I'll grab a 20-cent or 20-cent book all day long. And last but not least, I got Astonishing Tales, featuring Kazar number 19. So pretty cool. I got that issue 12, and then now I have issue 19 here. It's in pretty poor condition, but the art looks good. It's an old book, Astonishing Tales. I'll pick them up anytime I find them, especially for under $1. All right, so those were my pickups from Conquest Comics, all out of the dollar bin. I paid less than $1 per book. Not too bad. All right, let's go to the last comic book shop and see what we get. All right, so the final stop is Comic Relief. We're going to go check out all their back issues, check out their dollar bins. Let's see what we can find. All right, so our last stop was at Comic Relief, one of my favorite local comic shops. And I looked through the dollar bin, didn't find really much at all, but I went through all the back issues. They have a small selection there. They really don't have as much as some of the other comic book shops do, but they do have some cool stuff. So I just picked up a bunch of books that I just love. And I love the covers, I love the books, they're part of my personal collection, So let's just see everything I got. How about Ghost Rider, number 15 with the glow-in-the-dark cover. Such a classic book here. It's in great condition, and I love this book. And they had it for, I don't know, all these books, I didn't pay over $10 for any of these books. So that's, I can't remember exactly what I paid for each one, but I believe for the whole stack of books, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 books, and I paid, I believe, $80. So, not too bad at all. So this might have been like $4 or $5 or $5 or $6. So love the book. Awesome. This was a really cool find here. How about Iron Man 161 with Moon Knight? Super cool cover. And it's cool to see Moon Knight and Iron Man team up. Really awesome. So I was digging through all the back issues. Like I said, there wasn't a whole lot, but I found some great ones. I found the 25th anniversary Iron Man issue 212 from 1986. Love the 25th anniversary border. I picked them up, whenever I find them. I think this one was marked at like $2 or $3, and it's in great condition. It's a high grade looking book. So that was an awesome find. Gotta love the anniversary border, and Iron Man looks awesome. So that was a cool find. And like I said, I'm on a Man-Thing kick. So I did pick up Marvel Team Up Spider-Man and the Man-Thing issue 122. Like, what an awesome cover. Man-Thing, and he's just like engulfing Spidey. I love that cover. So cool. Then I also saw this one here, Marvel 2-in-1, The Thing and Man-Thing. Man-Thing's kind of in the background there. Thing's coming up from the swamp. Really, really cool cover there. So more Man-Thing for my collection. So really excited about those two books. I think that's like one of my favorite Man-Thing covers. That looks so good. All right, I got a little She-Hulk here. We have the Sensational She-Hulk number 55, direct edition. I picked it up. It's got a cool cover. It's not a key, but I mean, She-Hulk's looking crazy. She's looking savage for sure. And this was only like $5, $4, maybe less. And it's in very nice high grade, really cool looking cover. I had to pick it up. we also picked up Incredible Hulk 198 with an awesome Man-Thing cover. I wish they had issue 197 because that's an even cooler Man-Thing cover. I'll put it up here on the screen. You can take a look at that. But those two books are awesome Man-Thing covers. So I had to pick it up. This one was, a lot less expensive than 197 would cost. So I picked it up, and it's just a really cool cover. Gotta love Hulk and Man-Thing going at it there. Really cool. All right, I also found two really cool keys here for Iron Fist. This is Iron Fist number 5. This is the first appearance of the Scimitar, or Scimitar, I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce it. This guy here. But first appearance, and this book they had it priced at like $5 or $6. Key Collector has this in like a higher grade, which I believe this is a pretty high grade. I mean, there's like a little there's a spine tick, or maybe mid grade, but still, they had this at like, I can't remember. I'll put it up here on the screen, but way more than I paid for it. So I thought that was a great deal. I only paid a few bucks for it. And then another awesome key for Iron Fist is Iron Fist number 12. Awesome cover with Iron Fist and Captain America. And this is the first meeting of the two of them, of Iron Fist and Captain America. This is a pretty big key as well for this run. I'll throw up the Key Collector here on the screen. You can see it's worth quite a bit. And this book they had priced, I think, at like $5 or $6 as well. So I had to pick it up. It's in great condition. Nice grade on the book. So two decent Iron Fist keys there. All right, last but not least, we got some Spider-Man. This one is not a key. There's nothing special. I just grabbed it because it was $2, and it's in great condition, and it's an awesome cover. You have the Avengers, you have Spider-Man, you got She-Hulk flying through the air. Really awesome, spectacular Spider-Man, issue 168. Really cool book. But for $2, I picked it up because I thought it was awesome. And this book here was pretty good deal, I think. Amazing Spider-Man 347. Love the cover. This is such a iconic cover. That classic Eric Larson artwork. I love it. Issue 347, of course, Venom holding up Spidey skull. They had this priced at $5. And I don't know if that was a mistake, but I mean, the guy rang me up and he looked at the price, and I just feel like it's in decent. I mean, it's got a handful of spine ticks, a couple here, but the corners are sharp. Inside the book, the back cover, everything looked good. I already checked it out when I rebagged and boarded everything. And I mean, I don't know, $5 for this book, that seems like a crazy deal. So let me know down in the comments, what do you think? We'll throw this, we'll throw this one up here, the Key Collector, up on the screen as well. Not a bad book for $5. Take a look at the grade there. I mean, it's got some spine ticks, but $5 I think is a steal. All right, last but not least, I have two more books. I ended up getting Amazing Spider-Man 362, of course, the second appearance of Carnage, second full appearance. Awesome cover with Venom, Carnage, and Spider-Man. I mean, not much to say about this book. Everybody loves this book. Besides Amazing Spider-Man 361, which is, of course, the first appearance of Carnage, which is a super iconic book. But this one is just next in line for the Carnage fans. Definitely an awesome book and in very nice condition, high grade. Looks really good. They had this marked at $10. I thought that was great. It's a newsstand. $10 for this book. I don't know. I think that's pretty awesome. I'll throw the Key Collector info up here on the screen. I think it was worth $10 in this grade for sure. And a newsstand. Awesome pickup. And last but not least, I picked up Spider-Man number 1. Love this issue. Super iconic Todd McFarlane cover. They originally came polybagged, I believe. This one was not in the bag. Just such an awesome cover, super iconic. Definitely, you know, a key for anybody's collection. And they had this priced at $13. This was the most expensive book I bought, but it's in super high grade. It looks awesome. And I think $13 was a great price. I'll throw the key collector info up here on the screen. As you see, you know, they do sell for quite a bit in high grade. And I think this was an awesome deal. So some really great Spider-Mans here. I mean, awesome stuff. Some Iron Fist keys. So I think we did pretty well. We went searching through all of the different comic book shops in my area. We even hit up the antique store and got this second appearance of Man-Thing. But I think we did pretty good. You know, I'm really excited about everything I picked up. These Iron Fists are really cool. I don't really have a lot of Iron Fists in my collection. I love this Hulk. I think my favorite book, just for the cover, I think is going to be this one right here. I just love that cover, man. That looks so cool. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Smash that like button if you enjoyed what you saw. Subscribe to the channel. Ring the notification bell. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.